Always pushing health, wealth, and a better understanding of self. Now, they just arrested the healthcare CEO murderer who killed Brian Thompson, right? Now, I'm gonna go over this story, and I feel like it was sloppy work. I still feel like it was a hit. I'm gonna go over this short video of how they called him, what evidence they got. They said they got the silencer and everything. It's like he didn't even get rid of that. So I'm gonna go over everything on what I think about the case, where I think it's gonna go. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, push on the algorithm. I greatly appreciate that. Let's get it.
Luigi Mangione, a former prep school valedictorian and Ivy League engineer, was arrested this morning at a McDonald's in Altoona, Pennsylvania, about 280 miles west of the murder scene in New York City. Police say he was carrying multiple fake IDs and a document allegedly detailing anger at corporate America. CBS News has confirmed he also uncovered an online book review from the suspect giving the Unabomber, Ted Kaczynski's writings 4 stars. While Mangione has not been officially charged with Thompson's murder yet, investigators credit alert citizens who adhered to the advice, if you see something, say something. CBS's Lilia Luciano leads us off tonight from the scene of that arrest. Good evening, Lilia.
Good evening, Nora. This McDonald's, this is the place where that multi-state 6-day...
So they didn't even charge him with the murder yet. So my point is, what? Y'all don't have enough evidence for it? I thought they caught him with the gun and everything, but let's let the whole video play out. But that's weird.
Manhunt finally came to an end. And let me tell you, we just got here and it still feels quite active. We're seeing neighbors show up, asking questions. And just minutes ago, I saw a large 6 to 7 NYPD convoy rush through with sirens blasting towards where I assume is the courthouse.
Investigators say a McDonald's employee in Altoona, Pennsylvania called police at around 9:15 a.m. today after recognizing the man in these photos who was eating at the restaurant.
Members of the Altoona Police Department arrested Luigi Mangione, a 26-year-old male, on firearms charges.
Responding officers said Mangione was acting suspiciously and carrying a fraudulent U.S. passport, along with the fake ID police say was used to check into a New York City hostel before the shooting. Also in his possession, a mask and clothing like what the shooter was wearing, and a gun with a silencer.
The gun appears to be a ghost gun, may have been made on a 3D printer, the capability of firing a 9mm round.
Police say they also recovered a 3-page handwritten document critical of the healthcare industry.
We don't think that there's any specific threats to other people mentioned in that document, but it does seem that he has some ill will toward corporate America.
During the 6-day manhunt, investigators developed a detailed digital trail of the gunman's movements, including these photos. Police say they were taken just minutes after the murder as he made his escape from New York.
Our NYPD investigators combed through thousands of hours of video, followed up on hundreds of tips, and processed every...
My thing is, was it a hit or not? They saying that they feel like he just hate corporate America, but what is his involvement with Brian Thompson? You know, shout out to Hood Educated, but you know, we understand the street, so we know that. What is his involvement, and why would he go in there for him? If it's not, I just don't believe this guy have no affiliation with the healthcare, but he's just gonna go up there and, you know, do a crime. That just seems a little weird to me, but I'm gonna let him play and let him cook.
bit of forensic evidence.
Mangione graduated as valedictorian from one of the top all-boys high schools in the country.
I'm honored to be speaking to you all today on behalf of the Gilman class of 2016.
Then he attended the University of Pennsylvania, where he joined a fraternity.
Uh-oh, this is what I'm saying. So check. I'm not a man to always, you know, that's where I believe he probably got the information to get the hit. It was from the secret group, in my opinion, man, because these secret groups is where things happen. But I'm gonna let him play.
His social media pages are filled with pictures of travel with family and friends, some of whom posted comments months before the shooting concerned about him. One writing, "Nobody has heard from you in months," and another, "I don't know if you're okay or just in a super isolated place."
You know, usually when we see people come out and they commit homicides, it's it's a growth into it. To start out with homicide and murder, premeditated murder, that's very rare.
So police say that he is being arraigned at this hour here in Pennsylvania, but that he will have to be extradited to New York to face those murder charges or whatever the
He don't
DA
have murder
decides.
charges.
Here he's being held on an illegal gun charge. Nora?
There are still so many questions about the motive. Lilia Luciano, thank you so much.
Okay, so we know that he was in a secret society group. Okay, so I'm not saying that's where the hit came from. I'm saying that it don't make sense for this guy to be a scholar. He ain't no. I mean, we seen crazy things from people that ain't no, they ain't into their life. But I think it's more to the story. I think it was definitely a hit. I don't think he just randomly wanted to shoot. How did he know his whereabouts? How did he know exactly where he was going to be at? Somebody had to give him some information. This is just real street stuff. He got the drop. So he didn't just work alone. And if he's the only guy arrested, something's up with that. It looks a little fishy. There's no way he could have worked alone and did all of this, know how he got, know his timing on where he's at. I just find that hard to believe. Unless he was in New York City, lived in New York City, stay in New York City all the time, and he sees them. But I think it was a hit. I think it's more to the story, in my opinion. We're going to see what comes out in the future, but let me know what y'all think. Do you think that secret society group he started, that he was in, do you think that could have had something to do with it? Now, if you don't know about secret society groups, this is where, secrets is passed. People really hold their honor. They don't too much. They're loyal to their group. They're loyal to their gang, pretty much. Okay, so I want to know what y'all think about this in the comment section, man. Do you think this was a hit, or do you think this was like a guy was just mad at corporate America, like the news is telling us? And I don't believe everything the news tell me. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section. I'll catch y'all in the next video, man. Peace and love.
You are totally dependent on other people to take care of your needs because you don't have those roots sunk into the ground. To have a community, you must have three things to have a community in it. You must have a wholly independent economic structure that can provide goods, service, products, and things for your own people, and jobs and tax bases for your own people. You should at least control four basic things. You should be trying to control water, food, medicine, and energy to be able to survive.
Here we got Mr. Pollock. He had a cornfield. He took advantage of a free water test from us, and this is what we found in this water. We found sulfur, we found hardness, and we solved these problems with an easy fix of 2 tanks. So get your free water test today. Stay blessed. Click the link below.